Hello everyone, this is Kelly at the Inky Gnome for Miss Ink Stamps today, and I'm going to share a project with the new release coming out September 24th, end of this week, from Miss Ink Stamps. It's a magical release, and you are just going to love every single thing in this release, I can promise you. It'll be very hard to pick, and you're going to want it all because it all goes great together, and everything is just so much fun to play with. I can't wait to make more projects with everything. So I am going to do a mini slimline card today. I decided for this first card, I wanted to do kind of a Halloween theme. You can use these sets for so many different things. I'm featuring the Magical Graduation stamp set, and which, as it sounds, it has small images for that could be used for graduation, little cap and the can look like they're in cap and gown, a little diploma, things like that. So that's one thing that you could use them for. And of course, anyone who is a kid or a kid at heart or into magic or any kind of fantasy, things would love them just being used as witches and wizards, or there's just so many things you can do with it. And besides the main images of characters, there's also a lot of sidekick images, which I like to call them, of little animals and different things that you can play with to make them for different themes. So I'm using one of the smaller images today. That's why I decided to do this mini slimline card, because my image is a little smaller, so I don't want it to get lost in a large card front. So I'm using these two stencils, this great lightning bolt that I'm really loving, and the stars background stencil. And I've just used some 3M like Post-it tape here to just mark off. I just want to draw the attention to that small image that's going to sit in the corner. I kind of figured out ahead of time where I wanted it to sit and made a little pencil mark. So I'm kind of pulling everything towards that point so that it'll point right to that image. And I'm just have masked it off going towards that point. And I'm just using whenever I can get. We just had the state fair here and got lots of free Post-it notes, which are great for crafting, but you could just use wider tape as well. I like to use these because it really blocks off a big chunk just in case, so you don't get ink all over the place. And I'm just going through with a few colors. Like I said, I'm trying to kind of do a Halloween theme on this one. I love fall and Halloween, so I love to send out Halloween cards to some of my friends and family, especially younger people in our family. I just think they're so much fun. So I'm doing some kind of Halloween colors to keep it in a Halloween theme. So I'm just masking off each one, then putting the stencil down over the chunk that I want to stencil, just kind of taping it down. You could just hold it down too because it's pretty quick. I'm going over it once with the color to get the pattern from the stencil, and then just going over it lightly again to pull more of that color so it's a little more subtle pattern. And then voila, you can just pull up all those tapes. You could just do, if you wanted them right next to each other, you could just do like you would with taping off for painting. Just go right along the edge of the first one and work your way down like that. And there you get a little peek of the Magical Graduation set that I'm using. Like I said, I'm using a smaller images from this set on this card. I really as soon as I saw it, wanted to do this with the little cat and the hat and the broomstick, and just pictured him riding on the broom with the big hat on his head as soon as I saw it. So I'm just have stamped and cut those out, and I'm just going in and playing around with the new Distress watercolor pencils. So I am just using a wet small brush just wetting the brush and going straight onto the pencil to pull some color off of it. And I'm having a lot of fun playing with these, so I'm excited to try some other things with these as well. But I just started with this small image to try them out and see how, kind of get a feel for them. So I'm just coloring in the broom and this really cute hat that fits on this little cat perfectly also. So that worked out wonderfully. And I'm going to do kind of like an orange cat. I wasn't sure going in. I wanted it to kind of match the orange from the card front. So I tried to keep kind of going darker until I got kind of a bolder color for him. But yeah, this set has, besides the characters, like I said, it has a lot of things to go along with them, as well as some little critters like this cat that are really adorable and fun to play with. So it just brings more versatility to it. I think that you can use it for so many more things and different themes and different holidays. Be great for birthdays, graduation, this for Halloween, of course. There's a lot of ways you could use it. It has some really cute sentiments in it too. And I'm going to use for this card, You're Just My Sort, with the hat there right on the bottom. So I just stamped that on the bottom edge there. And I had just cut this front panel to put right onto a mini slimline size card. So I'm just going to put that right on there. I put a little bit of foam tape behind the cat there. You can say I put them all together on the broom. Isn't he cute? I just love him. You guys are going to love this release so much. It's all so adorable and so much fun. I can't wait to see what you do with it. Today there will also be a start of some giveaways on the Instagram account. So check that out at Miss Ink Stamps. And check out everyone else's great projects on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook this week. You're all just going to love everything so much, and I can't wait to see what everyone does. Have a great day.